Bonjour, Canadian whiskey fans. Thank you very much for tuning in. As you can see, it is the holiday season. You can probably see the reflections of the of the lights back there. And to celebrate that occasion, I'm breaking out one of my absolute favorite whiskeys in my entire collection, as well as a whiskey that I've never tried, the Crown Royal Limited Edition. So the good news is we're actually done with the Crown Royal product after these two. The reason for the Bonjour is obviously Canadian whiskey. Got my Expos gear on here. Because this Crown Royal XR is actually the last batch of whiskeys distilled from the LaSalle distillery near Montreal. And we'll get right to this today. I want to keep this short and sweet. Really excited to review both these whiskeys because, like I said, I know this one and it's phenomenal. This one, I hear really, really good things. Let's quickly review price points. We'll start with the Crown Royal Limited Edition. Again, there's your packaging on that one. Very, very similar. Same bottle to the new XO that just came out. But really nice presentation. I like this. Story behind this bottle is... I don't know if you realize this, we've talked Crown Royal history a ton so far, but the story behind Crown Royal's introduction to the States is that in 1965, Canadian oil rig workers were working down in Texas, and they were bringing their Crown Royal down there with them. And apparently it enjoyed some pretty nice success, not only with those guys, obviously, but their American coworkers. And so in 1965, Crown Royal, who was at that time owned by Seagram's, who you may know, actually decided to go ahead and open it up in the States. Did phenomenal, the rest is history. So from 1965 to 1994, there was no, shall we say, Canadian exclusive Crown Royal, which is a shame because it is a Canadian product. In 1994, the limited edition was launched. Canada had its own whiskey again. I am going to, since we're only reviewing two whiskeys, I'm going to read both products too. I know it can be a tad boring or tiresome, but I think it's important because they're both unique versions of the Crown Royal brand. Price point, again, this one is $39.99. Obviously only available at the LCBOs as well as other locations in Canada. LCBO, I did get clarification. Liquor Control Board of Ontario. There we go. Price point on this guy is anywhere from $125 to about $150. I got a chance to get this for $130. So, all right, let's go ahead and pour a dram of this, and then I will discuss kind of the history on it. Wow, and right off the top, I actually just discovered something that I have never seen in a Crown. Almost like a little piece of cardboard that you see like on top of like a ketchup container or something. Interesting. Wow. Wow. Really nice nose. Floral. Floral, a little bit of fruitiness. So what I'm hearing about, and pardon my stingy pours, because this one I can't get here down in the States, and this one is, high-end price point-wise. I'm going to be a little stingy. But I promise I will make sure I have enough to give you a good review. I have read a ton about this limited edition, and everything I'm hearing is actually really positive. And the word that I hear come up in review after review is creamy. Everyone talks about how creamy its finish is, like it's Cool Whip or Yoo-Hoo or something. So I'm actually really excited to see if that is in fact the case. I also hear that it's got a bit of a peppery finish. Just like all Crown products, it does have a floral note, which I already had picked up. And then other than that, I'm just kind of leaving it open to interpretation. So here we go. Yeah, I talked about the nose. Really, really nice nose. So far, so good. Really nice legs. As we always do, I'll let you go ahead and check that color out. Pretty kind of standard, I'd say a medium depth or darkness for the Crown Royal product. But yeah, those legs are really nice and running. And let's give it a taste. That's my French laugh. That's good. Really good. I'm impressed. It is creamy. That's fair. Creamy, floral, little bit of, I want to say a spice, but none of the bitterness. Man, really nice warm finish. Bit of almost like cinnamon. Man, that's a nice whiskey. Really good. Wow, that lives up to everything that I read about it. Okay, cleanse the palate, moving on. All right. Oh, I forgot to read this little story. Let me read you the quick story here before we continue. Sorry, the lighting is kind of weird in here. Truly Majestic limited edition is blended with distinguished batch distilled whiskeys in exceptionally smooth and rich taste that can only come from the kingdom. Ooh, that's nice. Kingdom of Crown Royal. And then it has the same message in French. Very cool. Good whiskey. Grade that here in a second. All right, let's talk packaging. We love packaging here. Very, very nice packaging here. Kind of a nice inscribed message here. And I don't know if you can pick this up, but there is a bit of a texture on this box that I thought was a nice touch. So, the message here, it takes passion and perseverance to create the finest whiskey ever made. Bold statement. I proudly introduce the newest Crown Royal XR, the pinnacle of Crown Royal craftsmanship. The name stands for extra rare, representing what makes this product so special. If you're wondering, XR, extra rare. Crown Royal XR is an exquisite blend crafted with a small reserve of the final batch of whiskeys that were saved from the renowned LaSalle distillery before it closed. Located on the island of Montreal. Delano de Shields, what's up? Pedro Martinez, Tim Wallach, Gary Carter. I would pour out some of this, but it's too expensive. The distillery produced whiskeys with a unique richness attributed to the fine water surrounding the island. The resulting taste is full-bodied and exceptionally smooth. For me, LaSalle is also a part of a personal legacy. It is where I became an apprentice to the master blender, learning the craft of blending the world's finest whiskey. You have my gratitude for giving me this opportunity to blend this special whiskey. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Andrew McKay, Master Whiskey Blender. Very cool. Cool story. I mean, let's be honest, guys. When it comes to high-end spirits, we want a good story. We want to justify, you know, cracking open our pocketbooks for that kind of money. So let me go ahead and cleanse the palate again. There is kind of this little sheath around the box. Just wedge off. Careful not to drop that, obviously. Put this down here on the screen. Now watch this. This is really nice. Kind of like the Crown Royal Cask 16, but even more luxurious. I mean, it's sitting on a bed. It looks like it's cushioned. It's kind of got that like silky wrap on it. It looks like a cushion. And it's got a nice little, look at that. It's like a butt sitting on a couch. Really nice. The bag is super plush, kind of a very deep navy blue. And then, and it's very thick. It's different than the other ones. Then the bottle. The bottle is unique. You don't see this in any other Crown Royal product. It's got, you know, kind of ornate detailing and almost looks like blown glass. Really beautiful. In the topper, you have that like decanter looking topper, glass topper. And listen to this. Boys and girls, this is going to be fun. Yeah. There's an artificial cork, which has gotten some kind of nice reviews. People are starting to come around to the artificial corks. Pour a little dram, again. Sorry, I'm not being cheap, but money doesn't grow on trees. It's a lot of loonies and toonies. All right, let's go ahead and put this guy back and let's give it a shot. So far, I'm happy with tonight's reviews. Put this back on its bed, and here we go. I don't know, to me, not a huge difference in color. See about the nose. Now that's different. The nose is not as floral, a little bit darker, a little more body. Here we go. Complex. That's the word that comes to mind. Complex, distinguished. Almost like a dark cherry note. Really nice. Great, both great whiskeys. All right, that's it, folks. Crown Royal, done from top to bottom. The one we are missing, the one we are missing. And if any of you out there have any of the red Waterloo distilled XR, let me know. Hit me up. Maybe we can work out a trade or obviously a straight purchase. That is the one bottle Crown that I do not have, and I'm still looking for it. But anything that they make now, that's it. We've done them all. Grade-wise, I'm going to give the limited edition an 8. Very, very good. In terms of, I don't grade things on value, but if I were to do it, 10 out of 10. Great value. Good whiskey, I'll give it an 8. The XR, I'll give it an 8 as well. It's very good. I like it. I like it for my collection just to say I have it. Quite frankly, if you put this in that bottle and this in that bottle, I believe both stories. I mean, it's very good. I don't know if I'll buy another one because quite frankly, I don't know how fast I'll go through that because I only drink this for special occasions and that type of thing. But man, that special, man, that's good. Or limited edition, I should say. It's really good. Anyways, that's it, guys. Thanks for my goofiness today. Expos used to be my favorite team. Again, that's why we did this. Had to give a shout out for my my Montreal-based distilled, delicious Crown Royal product. Thanks again, and we'll talk soon.